Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Guy G back with another video. I'm about to go and prepare some ribs for you guys my way. Welcome, I like to say special welcome to all my new subs. It's so nice to have you guys here. So let's come and cook with me, okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to show you how to season Haitian ribs. Well, this is my way. So you would need lime juice. I hope you guys are lime juice. Let me show them. You see, you need lime juice. The meat is already defrosted, so defrost. Because tomorrow I'm making ribs. So come right here. You make sure you, while you're putting it, you mixing this and the lime juice. Make sure they're getting lime. Make sure you get all your ribs. Everyone have their own way of, or their own ways of how they do things. So this is my way. You don't have to do it my way. People like to take fat off their meat. I like the fat. I know it's not good for me. I usually put a little bit more because you got to make sure your meat, you see, make sure your meat is saturated. It's like, I like fat in my meat, so it's not healthy for you. So I do know that it's not healthy for you, but sorry you guys, you don't have to try my way, but you keep mushing this all up because the meat is already defrosted. Some people let this sit. Some people let this sit for like a long time. I don't do that. Once I wash it really good in this, you know, once I wash it really good in this, like this, I have water that's boiling. I have hot water that's boiling. And what I do, I pour the hot water over this. So I'm going to go over to the stove, get the hot water, and you'll watch what I'm doing. So the water was already boiling. I'm going to turn off the stove. Be careful with this hot water, please. And then I come over here and I pour it. But I don't pour everything because I usually leave a little bit so that I leave a little bit so that once I could do like a second rinse type of deal. So you see, this is, I like my meat to be in hot water, and you rinse this and be careful because the water is hot, so I don't want anyone getting burned. So be careful. I'm used to this, so that's why I'm able to touch this when it's hot, but I don't recommend that you do that. So when I'm done with this, okay, so that the other water, so I switch it over and I put it in this water. So I split the water in two. So this would be the final rinsing part, you guys. I always use hot water for my meat. This is how my mom taught me to do it. Other people do it their own way, but this is how I was taught to do it. You don't have to do it my way. I'm gonna show you the water here when I'm done so that you understand why your meat have to be cleaned properly, so that you don't get sick. You see, so I'm gonna switch this over here. Remember, the water is extremely hot. For me, it's not really hot because, like I said before, I'm used to doing this. No, I'm okay. You don't need to grab a thing for me. I'm used to doing this, so this comes just with experience, you guys. So if I'm going too fast, forgive me. If I'm going too fast, forgive me. You see right here, you tilt this in order to get the meat on the bottom. Forgive the noise in the background because my child is singing upstairs. So you make sure you transfer all the meat to that clean water. And then I want to show you guys how that water looks so that you're able to know. Like I said, the water is extremely hot. I like the fat, so please don't tell me why you didn't take the fat. You see how strange that water look? That's why you have to make sure you're rinsing this out. And you pour this in the sink. And then this is what I do. So once this water go down, I do this. I wash this pot out. I'm going to show you. Because I want to make sure all of it is washed out. You're going to see what I'm doing here. Because I need this to be extremely clean. Because the meat won't be rinsed out anymore. So I need this to be extremely clean. So this is extreme. You see how clean this is? So what I do right here, since this is quote unquote the final rinse before I add the seasoning. So this is why I washed it. And I hope you guys, if you have any questions, feel free. Remember, the water is hot, but because I'm used to doing this all the time, it's not as hot for me. I'm just used to it, really. I think when you're used to doing something, it just comes natural. And even if this is, you see, the water still is that's why it still has like a strange color. So that's why you always want to do that final wash to make sure, you see, that's why you do that. And then this is really like, I can go put another video step by step again if this is too fast for you guys. And yeah, and this is the last piece. So again, with this, I forgot to show, well, you guys saw the water. And then again, you wash this one because this is what the meat is going to be. I boiled my ribs. I boiled all my meat before I put it on the grill. So just a little FYI. I boiled the meat before I put it in here. Just a little FYI. So now this is the fun part. Getting ready to cook your stuff. This right here is garlic, scallion, green peppers, parsley, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of Maggi cube, and onions. So this is all blend together. I'll put a separate video of when I do it. I know the right thing would be, you'll see what I'm about to do here. So I will take a spoon. The spoon is already washed. Before I put the meat in here, you guys, I'm really bad with telling you how much seasoning I put. I'm really bad at that. So this is, you see how this is already blended and everything. So I take the meat and I do this. You see? And I continue doing that. I hope you see. And I take the meat and I do this. You'll see that I don't add any water. And you've noticed I didn't add any other spices yet. Just the one I blend together. I'll do a separate video on how to make Haitian spice. If you guys are interested, please leave your comments, and then I will make a separate video. You see, you just mix the meat like this. Mix the meat like this, and keep doing this because you're gonna add a little bit more spice, but we're gonna continue mixing this first. You see, continue. The noise you hear in the background is my daughter doing laundry, so forgive the noise. See, make sure you get all the seasoning here because this is going on the grill. But I don't just put my meat on the grill like this. Okay, you notice I didn't add any water. Remember, I don't add water to my meat when I cook my meat. I don't add water. You have to make sure every piece of meat have seasoning on it. And this seasoning is really safe because, you know, a lot of people don't eat a lot of spice. You see? And when I get to this stage, I usually come back and just add just a tiny more, one more spoon. And then this will be sealed. And then just a tiny bit to make sure the last parts got some. And then, you see? And I hope, if you guys have questions, please. And this is how, if you look here, I didn't add any water. I didn't add anything. Now I wash my hands. I come to my spice cabinet. I get some lemon pepper, some onion pepper. I hope you're able to see this. And I take this seasoning, and then I add a little adobo. So you guys, because I put about 3 Maggi cube in this already, so I don't need to put any. And then just a little bit of this, a little bit of this. See? And then onion powder. I love onion powder. Okay? And then this one. This one is hard to come out. And then once you do this, I come over here. Look, I take this hand and I do this. Make sure the meat get all the seasoning. And that is how you put the ribs. And then to boil it, I don't add any water, you guys. I just boil it this way. And I make sure I put a cover over this. I'll show you. The stove is on. So this, and then you sit it on the stove. The stove is on. I'll show you when it starts to boil, okay? So you get an idea. But you notice right here, see the stove is on? I didn't add any water. The meat is gonna do its own water, okay? So I'll show you guys. See you soon. I'm gonna show you how this is coming through. So you see, you notice in the beginning I didn't add any water. Honest to God, I didn't add any water to this. And this is how it's turning out. So I'm going to end the video here because I want to do a second part of the video so that you guys can watch the final part of the grilling, because the grilling won't be done till tomorrow. So this is the ribs. This is the ribs. So if you guys have any questions, you see, I hope you're able to see the water that it has. So if you guys have any questions, comment, anything, criticism, I welcome them all. So yeah, I hope I've kept your interest, and I hope that I can continue to put more cooking videos, more vlog videos for you guys to see. Please, please, please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe for more videos, because you watch them, I'll put them. That's my motto. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.